We begin tonight at Queen's Park, where Hamilton-Centre MPP Sarah Jama was kicked out of the NDP. After initially apologizing for past comments on the war between Hamas and Israel, Jama reiterated her position in the legislature this morning. That prompted her removal from caucus, as well as being voted out from participating at Queen's Park. Jason Gaidola joins us live tonight with the very latest. Jason.
Good evening, Taz. You can see right behind me, Jama's NDP signage is still up at her constituency office here in central Hamilton tonight, but her removal came out first thing in the morning. Opposition leader Marit Stiles says that Jama broke the party's trust after they made an agreement about her position regarding the conflict in the Middle East. Before that, Jama also spoke out again in the legislature, and then a motion passed that will prevent her from speaking inside there moving forward. And after all of that, as Jama was leaving Queen's Park, there was an intense moment.
You are going to get into a lot of trouble.
Sarah, what's your reaction to being...
I'm trying right now.
Tempers flared inside of Queen's Park this morning as now independent Sarah Jama tries to make an exit.
I'm just trying to go straight. I don't have a comment this time. The media is in my face. You're blocking my wheelchair.
The Hamilton-Centre MPP did not provide a response to reporters after her own party removed her from the NDP caucus and her being blocked from participating in the legislature.
Why won't you stop and talk?
Why won't you stop and talk to us? There's been a lot of news today.
NDP opposition leader Marit Stiles released a statement this morning saying Jama broke the trust of the party after making unilateral decisions following her agreement to keep her in caucus.
No, as I said, there's a number of issues, obviously, that have come up in the last things, and we've really tried to work hard with her because we wanted her voice to be able to be heard, but she continued to undermine our and not work in good faith with us. And
Stiles wouldn't give specifics to what Jama did to prompt her removal. 2 weeks ago, Jama took to social media in support of Gaza and made no mention of the Hamas attack on Israel. When Stiles asked her to retract, she apologized but kept her comments public.
It was straightforward. Retract the statement, apologize. But we got this muddled thing that made it very unclear.
Stiles says that the decision came right before a Tory vote to censure Jama at Queen's Park. Before the vote, Jama reappeared in the chamber to deliver more remarks about the ongoing war and took aim at the Tories.
Since I made this statement, Israel has only escalated its assault on millions of Gazans. I restate my call for an immediate ceasefire by Israeli forces.
Afterwards, a Tory motion passed to censure Jama from speaking inside the legislature and not be recognized by the Speaker until her statement is retracted and a second apology is given.
You know, it would be normal for a legislature to debate a motion saying that they find certain views abhorrent, but to actually remove someone's right to speak is really challenging their ability to represent in the legislature. And something I think that runs contrary to the parliamentary tradition that you can have all kinds of views in the House, and the point is to have an open exchange between them.
Also, a potential lawsuit hangs after Jama threatened to sue Premier Doug Ford for defamation over his comments about her statement. Meanwhile, in Hamilton, NDP signs remain intact at Jama's constituency office and support at her door.
And I wanted to come down here and give her my support. I'm having a hard time supporting the NDP, the Conservatives and the Liberals.
Why won't you stop and talk?
Why won't you stop?
We did make numerous attempts to reach out to Sarah Jama today, looking for further comment as she left Queen's Park. Earlier, she said that she'd be putting out a statement regarding today's removal.